Howdy, it's June something, June 9th, June 10th, something like that. Anyways, early June, everything is in bloom, very nice, lilac bushes, smells nice out here working on the truck. I've got the everything plumbed up into the intake. I tried to do that earlier thing with that throttle body on the top, and it didn't work. It didn't work at all. Would not run the truck. Wouldn't even sputter. It was just too far from the other throttle body, for sure. And even I tried to put the throttle body on and then have pipes that were pretty much directly over the other throttle body, and it still wouldn't go for me. So I guess we're just gonna do it the way I had it before, is just running it straight through the throttle body and with the injectors over top, and replacing it when it needs to be replaced. It's not overly hard to do that. It's just thought I'd try something and see if it worked. Anyways, woodgas shutoff valve, plumbing. This is my air intake here. Looks good. 3-inch pipe. There's a coupler down there that goes from 2 2-inch to 1 3-inch. So everything gets mixed at this point here, and then should mix up nice. In the cab here, still got a little bit of work to do. I ran out of welding gas, but it's Sunday, so I can't get any more welding gas. This I decided to go with the Johnson boat motor lever again, just because it has a lot of range to it, and it's nice to be able to have that much motion for the adjusting the air. So this controls air. This one here will be wood gas on or off, shut off valve, and then it will be mounted there somewhere once I get welding gas. I ended up using the same switches as on the other truck. I took the two. I never used the blower switches on the inside the cab, so I took those out, and I never used them. I always just left them on, because whenever I was using the blowers, I was out in the back anyways. So these are for my injectors. This will be for the fuel pump, which I haven't run yet, but the lines are down to the connections that I need, just haven't done it yet. And these aren't for anything. They used to be for a grate shaker, but I got rid of that right after I put it in, because it wasn't really useful at all, and it ended up just breaking a lot. So, and then this was for my idle solenoid, my anti-dieseling solenoid, I guess, which used to work on my my wood gas idle. The only problem with that is that to set it, you have to lift the hood and then kind of fiddle with it, and then it'll just stay in one spot. So hopefully, I'm not going to use that again this time. I'm going to be probably putting in another. I found a good source for these big push-pull cables, so I'll probably have a push-pull cable for the throttle adjuster with maybe a bit of flexible wire welded at the end, so it can flex when I push the throttle back and forth type thing. I got everything mounted up. I'm actually what I end up doing with these blowers is I got 4 suction blowers and 1 pusher blower. I think what I'm going to do is instead of having the individual blowers, and I have 2 switches, which are over here, blower and pusher. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the reverse polarity on these blowers, so I'll only have one switch. So then I'll have 4 pushers and 4 suction, because you're never going to use both at the same time. I think it's better, and then I'll be able to take one of those blowers out and lower the stack, and it'll look a little nicer, a little cleaner. It won't, that flaring pipe won't be sticking up so far that way too. So I think that'll work out better. Get everything siliconed up. I had to put a little bit of an extension piece on my condensate or hopper condensate tank here, just because it wasn't fitting in between these rails. Just a different configuration with this setup, and I had to do a bit of work on this lower clean out here. Originally I had it just flush mounted to this barrel, and it didn't work worth a crap with sealing wise, so I had to build, I put pieces of angle iron this way and then down and around, and that gives me about an inch and a half of face here that this stainless steel plate can screw onto. That seemed, and I've tested it now just with the suction blowers on, and I have a lot better vacuum, and I don't hear any hissing or anything like that. And I covered everything with high temperature silicone just in case, and had some issues with it because I would have had to take the entire unit apart to get at this and to weld it up. So what I ended up doing is I couldn't see to weld down here, so I welded the best I could, but I still had air leaks. So I ended up using JB Weld, just making up a bunch of that and just kind of laying it in there and letting it cure up, and it seems to have done the job. We'll see how long that lasts. It should last. I think I have hopes that it will last, will hold up as far as good as anything else, just because it's I guess used on engines and different things like that, and doesn't seem to have a problem. So anyways, that is about it for the gasifier. I just have to I'm going to probably start burning it in here once it gets a little bit darker, just because I'm kind of in the city, and I could drive somewhere, but I don't know if I might do that too. I won't pester anybody or cause anybody any undue stress with a bunch of smoke being made. So anyways, that's where we're at with that.